Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel. We are here to react to another episode of Stranger Things. This is season 4, episode 3. What happened last time on Stranger Things? Last time the Vecna struck again. This time it killed Fred, Nancy's co-reporter. This kid killed someone in a car crash and was dealing with that trauma and guilt. I guess that's gonna be the way that the Vecna chooses his victims, presumably people that are dealing with some sort of trauma, which leads me to believe that Max might be a potential target. 11 could be a potential target, but she's not in Hawkins, so I don't know how likely it is that she would be a target. How far does the Upside Down stretch? Is it like worldwide, or is it kind of localized? So I guess that would determine whether or not 11 would be a target. But 11, speaking of her, she smoked a chick in the face with a roller skate. She was being viciously bullied, publicly humiliated at the roller rink, and she takes it out on this girl by smashing her in the face with a roller skate. And so I guess we'll see if she faces any consequences for that. That'll be something to watch out for. We also know that Hopper is in Russian prison right now, and Joyce and Murray are potentially somehow going to get $40,000 from a trust that they don't legally have access to. And they're going to take it to Alaska to give it to Jaqen H'ghar. I was like, last episode, I was like, who is that? And then I Googled it, and I was like, it's the Faceless Man. Jaqen H'ghar is in this friggin' episode. And then one other thing that I realized, the dude who plays Eddie's uncle is played by Enoch from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Like, I didn't put that together because he just sounds so different. But either way, like, it's exciting. I'm pumped to get into this next episode, though. So before we do that, please leave a like on the video. It means a ton to me. Hit subscribe if you're new here. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, or you want to get next episode's reaction slightly early, consider supporting me on Patreon. That would mean the world. That's linked in the description below. But otherwise, let's jump into season 4, episode 3 of Stranger Things. Nevada. Ruth, Nevada. It was the aliens. Is she being abducted?
Sam.
No, that's it's a helicopter. That helicopter shook their whole house?
Does this remind you of anything, Doctor?
No, doesn't.
This guy's in the
Are you sure?
trailer. This
Why
guy.
are you here?
Something is going on in that town that nobody fully comprehends.
And I also want to say that
Yep.
military strength is not the answer. Dr. Brenner trained her for this very thing.
She didn't do this.
Assassinations. What you're suggesting?
I mean, that is what she was trained for, but
We can't do this the hard way.
hard way it is. I feel like it would be super easy to just monitor 11's friends, and you'd see that one of them went to California.
He'll lead us right to the girl.
Again, just monitor 11's friends. You'll see one of them recently flew to California. Check the surveillance tapes in the airport. You'll see 11 right there. Easy peasy.
Can you tell me your name?
Angela.
Angela. Do you know where you are, Angela?
Rinkomania?
I think she's playing it up.
Just try to take a deep breath.
The entirety of Wrinklemania is here to make sure she's okay. This girl deserved it. She deserved all this and then some.
They get schmacked.
Schmacked.
Yeah, because it happens more than you
Schmack
think,
cam.
man. Roller skate attacks.
Man, hey, at least it wasn't an ice skate.
That, yeah. At least it wasn't an ice skate.
Well, well! Aren't you out of sight for sore eyes, huh?
Hi, Murray.
Kids like
Hey,
risotto?
Murray. I think, Jonathan's high right now.
This thing came up.
Can you pass me the olive oil? That's wine.
Turns out I have to go to a conference tomorrow in Alaska.
Alaska?
Crazy, right?
That's where they're based.
Yeah, and that $40,000 for your college education, 11, it's going to free Hopper from prison.
You're going to Alaska?
What's going on in Alaska? The Britannicas are there.
The Britannicas are there.
Jonathan, what is wrong with you?
He's high.
This girl got smacked in the head today at the roller rink.
Smacked.
Yeah, it was one of those vicious skate attacks. Anyway, she looked like she's gonna be fine. She's totally fine.
She didn't look fine.
Ow.
Yeah.
I sense tension.
Just a little bit.
Is it the risotto? Everyone hates the risotto.
Absolutely not. No, it's incredible. Finish risotto? Smacking.
Schmacking.
Still have no idea who he is.
It's Argyle. He's Will's friend. Or Jonathan's friend. What are these tentacles doing for him? I guess we'll find out.
What are you guys doing? We're gearing up. Preparing for the hunt. Hey, man. Relax. And we're not killers like Eddie. And we just want to talk to him.
Yeah, right.
I want to help.
All right.
Lucas, I know you want to be popular, but this ain't the move.
We need to find Vecna, kill him, and prove your innocence.
That's all, Dustin. That's all.
That's all.
That's pretty much it.
It's a casual Tuesday for Dustin.
We've actually been through this kind of thing before. I mean, they have a few times, and I have once. Mine was more human flesh-based, and theirs was more smoke-related, but bottom line is, collectively, I really feel like we got this.
Yeah, see, we usually rely on this girl who has superpowers, but those went bye-bye, so
So we're technically in more of the
I know.
brainstorming phase.
brainstorming.
They're so casual about it. They're like, yeah, we usually rely on the superpower girl, but
Tarp. Tarp. Tarp.
nope, they're going to pick up Frederick. Ugh. That's insane. Kid just got mutilated.
So, are we just not gonna talk about it?
About what?
About how you bash that chick's face in.
Why didn't you tell me what's going on here? I mean, you know, I'm not exactly Mr. Popularity back at home. I mean, you've seen it. I've been bullied my entire life. Yeah, I know what it's like. You think I'm a monster too?
No.
Yesterday, the way you looked at me.
You were scared of me.
It doesn't change anything. It doesn't matter. I care for you so much.
Care.
Should have used the word love there, Chief.
You don't love me anymore.
Who said that I didn't?
You never say it.
I say it.
From Mike. From Mike. From Mike.
Yo, this dude wrote you at least 10 letters. He loves you.
What is this?
He's an actions guy.
And you can't let these mouth breathers ruin you. Ruin us. I mean, they're nobodies. They're nobodies. And you're a superhero.
Not anymore.
11. He loves you. This dude's an actions-oriented individual. He's not necessarily the words kind of guy. But he wrote her 10 letters. I feel like that's evident.
You Jane Hopper?
She's getting arrested?
I promise, okay? I'm gonna get you out. I promise.
Looks like Edward Scissorhands from the back.
This way, what? They play too much Nintendo, eat too much junk food, smoke some ganja, pound some beers,
Smoke some
experiment
ganja.
sexually. I mean, really, what's the worst that can happen?
Excuse me, ma'am. So sorry.
Hello, Hopper. These guys don't look like they're trying at all.
I heard from your friends. They're bringing your money to Alaska. Well, today I hope. If my pilot gets the money, he will bring it to me in his plane tomorrow. And you can hitch a ride with him back to your country. Remember, you miss that plane tomorrow. I am still rich. And you are still stuck in Kamchatka. So whatever it is you're planning.
Yeah, that's not bueno, brother.
All we know is that this is something different. Something new. Doesn't make sense.
We don't know if the Mind Flayer is technically dead either.
Don't make sense. I mean, why them?
Maybe they were just in the wrong place. They were both at the game.
They're dealing with some trauma.
We're at the trailer park. Should we maybe not be here?
Valid question, man. Should we not be here?
I saw Chrissy leaving Miss
Oh,
Kelly's office.
yeah, maybe she brought it up.
If you saw a monster, you wouldn't go to the police. They'd never believe you.
But Fred died fairly quickly. Like, he didn't really have time to tell someone about it. I don't think.
Us ladies will stick together. Unless you think we need you to protect us.
Maybe.
Be careful.
Is Steve... Are they trying to set something up where Steve and Nancy get back together? I like her and Jonathan.
Always the babysitter. Always the goddamn babysitter.
Yeah, that's your role. That's your role, man. That's who you are. It's who you are. It's what you be. Crack. And it's growing. That's no bueno. Is he like probing the world with these tentacles?
You can't force me to go to that awful place. You wouldn't do that to me.
I'll just tell them I fell again. I slipped. An accident.
Okay, so he's... He's finding everyone's problems. Oh, Patrick's gonna die next. This guy's like 30 years old.
Lucas? What are you doing with these douchebags?
You know these freaks, St. Clair?
Yeah, he plays Dungeons and Dragons with them.
Lucas, what the hell? We're just trying to find Eddie, man. Well, you have eyes, don't you? He's not here.
Dude!
Where is he? I don't know! Where is he? I don't know! Hey, let's go, man!
Dude! That drum... Lucas, come on, man. You can't be hanging out with these guys.
Dustin Henderson! What? Dustin Henderson! Maybe he was calling around looking for Eddie. Maybe he found him.
Where do we find this Dustin?
Yeah, man, you gotta pick better friends, Lucas.
Hey, Mike! Hey, stop it! What are you doing?
Mike's gonna get her out of this. We believe in him. Yummy. That looks good. That looks even better. Look at that slop. That's gotta be some tasty slop. Wants him to break his chains. So they're just building railroads. He's gonna see if this guy will break his chains. What's he gonna do? Run away then? Is he actually gonna break his leg though? It looks like he got the thing off.
Did I come off mean or condescending or something? No. Right. Sorry. It's just you seem annoyed. You know me very well.
We gonna talk about it?
Sorry, talk about what?
Your temporary insanity earlier today when you basically threw yourself at Nance.
Are you implying that I still have a thing for Nance?
No, I'm not implying. I'm stating.
He's stating it.
I don't want to talk about it. I'll punch you so hard in your face that your teeth will fall back out.
Oh.
I hope he doesn't have a thing for Nancy.
Did Chrissy mention anything? Anything about you might have done this?
You wouldn't want me talking to any other students about you, right?
If I were dead and it would help catch the killer, then yeah, I most definitely would.
Yeah, that's a solid point, Max. Max.
Where the hell is Sinclair?
He's in Lucas's house.
I think some real bad shit's about to go down.
What are you talking about? What bad shit?
Sinclair! What the hell were you doing?
I was looking for clues. Clues? What, freshmen think he's Sherlock Holmes or something?
Yeah, man.
I found one.
You don't want to be part of this group, Lucas.
I know where Eddie's hiding.
Come on, Lucas. Okay, so the FBI is here for 11. This is gonna be a shot from the trailer. Yeah, right here.
Hey, kiddo.
Oh, he just wrapped it. Oh. Did he break his ankle? Oh. Oh, it's gonna peel skin off. Oh, I felt that. That's disgusting.
Ah, Elvis, cloned by aliens.
You never know.
That's true. Some wild stuff has happened in this town. You can't really discount any of that.
Victor Creel claims vengeful demon killed family. The murder that shocked a small community.
Haha, that's very funny. I'm not kidding. Get over here.
Vengeful demon.
What if a demon did invade Victor's home? It's just this demon
That's-
wasn't any old demon.
Yeah.
It was Vecna.
So Vecna killed his family?
Holy shit.
Found it?
Yeah, and not just Chrissy's file. Fred was seeing Miss Kelly too.
Interesting. Miss Kelly's the killer.
Whatever you want, kiddo. It's on me.
Waffles.
Waffles, please.
Yes. Goated.
Last night, I saw something. Something I've been dreading for some time. I don't know how to say this other than just to say it.
Did you kill
Hawkins is in
a
danger.
child?
Each time it returns, it comes back stronger, smarter, deadlier.
Yeah.
A war is coming to Hawkins.
Where you at, freak?
Oh, did he lie? Okay, Lucas lied.
There are good people.
It's
brave friends.
Eleven's cabin.
I don't have my powers.
What if I
Ooh.
told you there was a way?
Get him back. She would love that. She would feel useful again.
A program that has the potential to not just bring them back, but bring them back stronger than before.
Dang.
My friends in Hawkins, are they in danger?
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, they're super in danger, brother.
I'm afraid you're
Headaches.
very much.
Can I see Fred's file?
Past trauma, headaches. Oh, Max has headaches.
Max, I know something's wrong.
Nosebleeds. Oh, she's been getting nosebleeds too. Frick.
It's okay to not be okay.
Dang it. I mean, I knew she was probably gonna be a target, but
They're not the only ones in danger. I'm betting the fate of the planet that you're one of the good ones.
you guys gonna eat the food? Ah, come on. I would have stayed. Take the food to go, you know? Oh no, the clock. Don't look at the clock. Where is everyone else?
Max.
Oh, frick. We do not want... That's no bueno. Okay, another solid episode. Not ending great, because now we know Max is a target. Max and that one kid, Patrick, the basketball player, right? They're both targets, it seems like. The Vecna, he's using his, like, tentacles to, like, probe the minds of everyone, I guess. Which, I have theories about what that could mean. And I don't fully know if I want to say it yet, because it could sound stupid, but like I feel like there's a connection between either just the Upside Down in general and like Eleven's abilities, or specifically Vecna and Eleven's abilities, because like that was like what she was being trained for, right? Like they were, you know, training her to like look inside, like or like search and find people like across the dimension, and like the opening scene from episode 1, the kid was like looking through things, and like he was like looking through Brenner's mind, and so I don't know what exact connection there is between the two situations, but I feel like there's a connection. You know, maybe Eleven's powers and Vecna's powers come from the same place somehow. but because he's like probing the minds of everyone in the town, like their thoughts and stuff, and figuring out like what trauma and pain they have, and then he's kind of like choosing them. And the basketball kid, I guess his father is very upset at him, calls him a disgrace to the family because he's been drinking. And hopefully he doesn't die, but well, actually he's a crappy person. So maybe, we just hope Max doesn't die. That's the main thing. Speaking of Max, her former boyfriend Lucas spent much of the episode probably deciding his allegiances, right? Like he wants to be popular and hang out with these basketball kids. But I think slowly he's realizing that they're not good people, and maybe he doesn't want to hang out with them, especially since now Dustin was one of their targets of like, he saw what they did to the other D&D kids to get info. He doesn't want that happen to Dustin. And he gets Eddie's actual location, the boathouse, but then he tells the basketball players the wrong location. He tells them it's Eleven's cabin. So does that mean, like, what does that mean? And then he ran away. Does he have a bike stashed there? How is he gonna get to the rest of the crew quickly enough? I mean, I don't know if they're gonna hunt for him in the woods, but he might have just tanked his future basketball prospects on this team. But that's okay. We have, what else? Joyce is going to Alaska with Murray, and Hopper is currently in a gulag. He's building railroads. He's working with Enzo, who's Jack and Hagar from Game of Thrones. That's super fun. And he like broke his ankle to like get the chains off, and it's like, oh, not good. That looked like it hurt so bad. But the plan is to rescue Hopper. I don't think it's going to work out. I think something's going to happen where they're going to be stuck in that prison. What else? We have most of the crew investigating the whole like Victor Creel possibility, right? And figuring out like what's going on with that. Max is talking to the counselor to figure out what's going on, what was the connection. And we found out that Vecna killed Victor Creel's family. So it wasn't Victor Creel that killed these people, but Vecna killed these people. And in 59, Vecna killed Creel's wife and kid and other kid. He had 2 kids, right? He killed his kids, took their eyes, and that's no bueno. But so why would Vecna go after Creel is the question. But we learn in that investigative process that Max is the next victim, or at least like second to next victim, because looking in the case files for all these kids, we found out that all the symptoms line up for what she's experiencing, and then she sees that friggin' clock and hears this thing calling her name out, and it's like, oh frick, not good. So we need to protect Max at all costs. The other big thing, 11 gets arrested for giving Angela a concussion. Totally expected. That's not a good thing that she did. That's assault with a weapon. But her homeboy from last season, the dude that listens on the phones and all that, who relocated them, he's like, yo, I'll make that go away. No big deal. He's like, but if you come with me, we can potentially get your powers back. And I presume that's going to be something 11 is very excited about. She's feeling very down on herself, not really knowing if she's a good guy or a bad guy. I think she blames herself for the massacre that happened in the first episode, and they want us to believe that she did it, right? Like Like, that's what they're trying to at least establish, that there's some ambiguity surrounding whether or not she killed all those kids. I'm fairly confident she did not, because again, we saw the crack on the wall where when she turned around, which interesting thing about that is that's a composite shot. So it was a different little girl with Eleven's face, Millie Bobby Brown's face, composited onto her. So it's kind of cool thing there with how they did that. They didn't de-age her. But there was a crack on the wall, and then back at Eddie's place, there was a crack on the ceiling, which leads me to believe those are super connected. Upside down juju happened there. So I'm super confident 11 did not kill all those kids in the beginning. I'm guessing she fought whatever did and sent it to the Upside Down, and that was a strenuous task, made her eyes bleed. But she's gonna go with my mans here and go to somewhere in Nevada to get her powers back, potentially. And she might feel useful again. Like, you know, she's having some struggles with Mike at the moment. She doesn't think he loves her because, you know, she's feeling very down on herself in general. And I think it's just some of those insecurities creeping in. You know, Mike might be an emotionally unavailable boyfriend. that might be a thing that he is. He's more of an actions-oriented individual, from what I can tell. And that's, you know, that's okay. You know, I feel like if you're a person and someone you think loves you writes you many letters, like pen pal type letters, and you're already like dating, that person loves you. Like, I would, if I wasn't even sure about whether I like someone, like if I was considering not being with them, I wouldn't write them a ton of letters. I wouldn't fly to California to visit them. Like, that costs money. Money is money. You don't spend money on someone you don't love. And this kid's clearly, I think he loves her. He just maybe struggles to say it, right? But he's like, yo, 11, I've been bullied my entire life. Like, you should have talked to me about this. And she's like, no, I'm different. I'm a monster. And this old dude is like, well, let's figure out if you're actually a monster. I have a feeling she probably blocked a lot of the memories from that initial massacre, so she's not quite sure herself whether or not she did it. But I think we're going to find out that she did not do it, and she's going to come back and save the day. But yeah, then the episode ended again with Max seeing the clock. And next episode is called Dear Billy. Max is in grave danger and running out of time. Patient at Penhurst Asylum has visitors elsewhere in Russia. Hopper is hard at work. So, based on the title and the brief summary of next episode, I assume it's going to feature Max heavily. I've heard that that episode 4 is like a standout episode of this season, and it involves Max in some capacity. I don't know exactly what, but I'm excited to get to that episode. I've been trying to watch these super quickly so I can see that episode. I've heard, episode 4 and 7 are like the prime episodes this season, so I'm super stoked to eventually get there. But otherwise, those are all my thoughts on this episode. Let me know what you guys thought of this episode down in the comments below. Do you think 11 was the one that killed all those people? If you already know, don't tell me, obviously, but yeah. Let me know all your thoughts. If you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a ton to me, helps my channel out a lot. If you are new here or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe and ring the bell so you're notified when I upload, especially if you want to see me react to more of Stranger Things. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, or you just want to get the next episode slightly early, consider checking out my Patreon that is linked in the description below. But otherwise, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.